All right, this is what the instrument that you play says about you. Now, I've been in band for like most of my school career now, and I've talked to a lot of other band members and a lot of people that just play instruments or just do music in general, like sing and stuff. And I've met so many of these people, and it's funny to see how they think they are because of the instrument that they play. So let's just start with the first one. Any brass player, particularly like low brass, so I would say like trombone, trumpet, and not trumpet, like trombone, baritone, and like mellophone. These are pretty good, right? Like this is okay. This is their own thing. They're normal people. They like brass instruments. Typically, there's like probably gonna be like 3 good trumpet players out of like a band, because trumpet is such a hard instrument, and then like trombone's really hard to learn. So I mean, like you're probably gonna have that like one band that's either gonna have like a terrible section, or the band where there's like 2 guys out of the whole section that are just like actually amazing at their instrument. And honestly, I play trombone. Like I'm not wonderful at it, but I can tell you now it's really hard. Trombone's not an easy instrument to learn. So yeah, I mean honestly, that section of the band, really chill. Next section, we're gonna talk about trumpets. Now trumpets in general are just like their own thing, okay? It's just like sousaphones, like tubas. Like trumpets are just their own thing, and in my opinion, I think trumpets just are the snootiest section. Now personally in my band, because I've dealt with them so much, but like the snootiest section in my opinion. Just because you can play the trumpet, and I cannot stress this enough, just because you play the trumpet does not mean that you are God's gift to music. That does not mean that at all, and drummers are the exact same way. And I don't care anyone says, yeah, okay, the trumpet's hard. You're good at the trumpet. Cool, the trumpet sounds really pretty. Don't care. Like, I don't care. It's so crazy to me to hear some of these trumpet players. There's a person that used to be in our band, and she genuinely thought that, like, she was better than everybody. Literally everybody. It was insane. So yeah, that's really all I can say. That, and also, at least in a lot of the trumpets I've met, they're just really zesty. So take that as you will. Next section, we're gonna talk about woodwinds. All woodwinds. We'll go back to brass in a minute because I've got some biases to certain things, like I did with trombone. Woodwinds, like literally everything. Clarinets suck. You're playing it because Squidward played it, and it's ugly. Flutes, I mean, like, you gotta be like an airbender or something to play that stupid magical pipe. I don't get it. I don't get it. And piccolos, oh my god. Piccolos are just... I don't want to listen to that. It's so ugly. It sounds like a fire alarm. So yeah, I understand that woodwinds are actually pretty cool, but like, it's so annoying. I just can't wrap my head around it. I don't like it. But we're gonna go on to drums. Now, percussion in general, I don't know if most bands do this, but we've separated like our percussion, so like snare drum, bass drum, and tenors, and then we've separated them from like xylophone and stuff. Now, we're gonna talk about like xylophone and like pit first, I guess, like front ensemble is what a lot of bands call it. Front ensemble, chill. A lot of them that I've met, they're really good at their instrument, they understand it, they enjoy their instrument, and they are just... they're cool people. They're cool people. They're not really band kiddish. They're just cool in general. On the other side of the spectrum, you have drumline. Every drumline, hands down, I am not joking, hands down, every drumline I've met from another school, every football game I went to, every competition has been either A, really annoying, or B, so douchey it's not even funny, or C, both, or D, they're just like their own weird fucking like zest fest. All right, now our band personally, we have like a mixture. We have like C, so we've got like drummers who are like douches, and then we've got drummers who are just like weird. And okay, I get it. You play the drums. Everyone thinks the drums are cool, and the drums are cool. Trust me, I would love to learn how to play the drums a little more than what I already know. Drumming is cool. Drumming is really cool. But I swear to God, if I hear one more drummer in the back of the band room during concert season take out his sticks and go and take out the stupid sticks and just start tapping and tapping, how many times does the band director have to look at you and go, drums, stop tapping, drums, stop tapping? If I was a band director, I would be ripping my hair out. It is so aggravating. And then on top of that, I'm sorry, from the drums, like I've been practicing snare. It's not hard. It's not. I've seen like really elite level drummers, and I understand that it gets a lot harder, and I'm sure I'm kind of talking out of my ass right now. But like, as far as it comes to like drumming, the music isn't that hard to read. And I'm not saying this about xylophone and stuff. That's actual music. Drumming in general, like snare drum and stuff, that's not hard to me. Like, what's hard is like articulating, I guess, and like sticking is like the word that you'd use. That's the only thing to me that is actually difficult. Other than that, drumming does not make you the same thing as trumpets. It doesn't make you the gift to music, all right? Just because you can play a stupid tenor or a bass drum does not mean that you are the hands down best person to ever play an instrument ever. Now, with that being said, it is very cool and it can get hard, and I'm not saying that you are untalented because you play those instruments, and I'm not saying that about anything in this video. But now my favorite section, we're gonna go back to low brass. Tuba/sousaphone. Tuba/sousaphone, I play trombone and I've played tuba. I've played a lot of brass instruments. I'm a brass player personally. So I play tuba and sousaphone, right? Which is the same instrument if you don't know. I personally like the tuba. I don't think I've met a lot of tuba players that are bad in any way, but probably every tuba player I've ever met, including myself, I would even say I'm like this, is just a band kid. Like, I'm not like a band kid like guys, have you seen the new anime? But like, you know, I've met some pretty bad ones. Like, most of my section were kind of band kids. And then on top of that, any other sousaphone I've met, it's pretty bad when you meet somebody and you don't know that person's name, and one of the first things they want to talk to you about is how good you are at the sousaphone. It's funny. Like, it is. It's really funny. Other bands, their tubas are like that. And yeah, I think that playing the tuba is a great instrument. Personally, I think it would be one of the better instruments to start on if you were to start on brass. But obviously, I'm a little biased. But yeah, in my opinion, I just think it's really just goofiness. That's all tubas are. It's just goofiness. In our band, we have 3 sousaphones, so it's me and 2 other guys. And I mean, it's bad. We shouldn't be allowed to room together. I mean, it's so bad. It's really funny. But yeah, that's really it. I think if you play any of these instruments, I'm sorry, but I just had to get that off my chest. And yeah, if you're in choir or whatever and you want a video about that, I can go way more into like strumming instruments and stuff, because boy do I have stuff to say about them. But I'll catch you in the next video. Please like and subscribe. Bye.